If you did,
There, I did.
I love that. You throw it in the air. You just do this. That's how you practice when you do it.
Now guys, give me another idea. Come in. Something that you want to be careful of is, you know, we do techniques all the time. We have our ideas. I know especially within my school, I'm constantly telling and asking my students, is this an inside technique or an outside technique? And if you're not quite sure which is which, Patrick, I can borrow you again.
Oh, excuse me, Sensei. Yeah. we got new
all right,
meat.
Dave, new meat.
Yeah.
All right, so my inside technique and my outside technique has nothing to do with the feet. It has to do with your position in relation to the punching arm. So if Dave punches, I'm inside here because I'm inside the punching shoulder. Now I'm outside the opposite shoulder, but it doesn't matter because I can still get struck with this hand. Right? Outside I would have to be here, beyond the punching shoulder. So he has to actually cross his body in order to hit me or punch across. He has to cross his entire body length in order to get me. Well, quite frankly, I don't care. I really don't. Because believe it or not, if I did the same technique the other way, he's still going for a ride. And he's going to end up on his face when he does it. So he throws that punch and I go, oh! And he realizes I've made a mistake. He tries to go over. Nice! I make sure this is done because the next thing is this is completely torn off. I don't care. And one thing I remember Sonny Gatson always says to me is, make it useful. Take it, break it apart, make it useful. Do everything you can with it. Works with me. Because I can get to a whole set of things from this, can't I? Right from the inside, that other hand is coming. Well, I have two choices. I certainly don't want to get hit with the other one, so I've got to strike. Now I can strike to the head, I can strike to the body, I can strike immediately to that shoulder and cut the other arm off. And move in. In a sense, freezing that other hand from doing anything. Or I can pick the same move, he throws that punch and the opposite shoulder. And I can work into my technique to stop him either way. So whether I'm going to pass underneath, yeah, I can go to the ground. He throws that punch, boom, I hit. When I strike, I'm striking either the head of the deltoid muscle, the frontal head, or I can strike into the brachial nerve and pass underneath. Now that one's very nice because it goes all the way back to the base of the brain. And then all the way out to the arm, which, as you just asked me a moment ago, well, how long are they going to feel that? Long enough for you to do what you have to do next. So if I need to disappear on my technique, this is where I'm going. I grab that leg, I take him down, I finish, and I'm out. Right? So does it really matter? No, not really. Work the outside, work the inside, works for me. I just want to do it. Now, another fun technique is Xian was also talking about is, well, four. And four I liked for a long time because, well, it looks really cool. That punch comes in and I step back, I do this and boom, and I hit it, and he goes down, and then I'm up in here, I jump, I throw my punches, boom, boom, and I'm done and out. I'm like, oh, that is the coolest thing I've seen in Kempo so far. It kind of is. It's a really cool technique. But when you're not trying to hurt your partner, when we're talking about relational or reactionary hitting and reactionary position, this starts to make a lot more sense. Because if you've ever been on the wrong end of this technique, at any range, short, medium, or long, this thing hurts. That punch comes in, I'm up. This arm is cranked. Right now it's extended, it's locked. The muscles are tight, he missed. Before he retracts, I'm going to crank this like a big wheel on a ship. And when it does, it opens up the head. If he goes to look for where his arm just went, boom! That's what's coming across. And I don't really care whether it's a tiger rake, whether it's a hammer fist. And I know Sonny Gaskin loves hammer fists. Boom! He'll knock your teeth out. As you're reacting to that, well, how did I get to the kick? That kick comes out of nowhere. You don't have the reaction time to go from the arm crank, the smash to the face, and react to that kick. The rest of this is the end of it. It's just whatever you need to do at the end of the technique. Do I need to jump over the person, double punch, hit, boom, boom? I mean, that's overkill. That's the finish, right? But ultimately, you try to take any bit of that. He's extended. He's expecting something to happen. Crank it. Wham! And I'm loading this up. This is the efficiency and the beauty in Kempo. I load this up for my next hit. So as he's feeling that and those teeth are going flying, boom! That angular shot right against what? Does he have anything back here in order to support that movement? Absolutely not. So he does fall. And that's why, if you go, why does the guy fall? Get hit. Makes a lot of difference when you get hit. If you just do it to the air, everybody looks great. And, you know, my partner does this, and I do that. And he's like, well, you have to fall because I have to do it all. You know, oh, it's great. I get it now. Get hit by the technique. Take a roundhouse kick after that. Move your partner. Okay? For a few minutes, go over just that one. That punch comes in, step in, get this, but crank that arm and see how fast that hammer fist or that tiger rake comes across. It's easy to throw that kick, just as Shihan Alti just mentioned. Wham! I throw and I load up, bang, everything comes right where I need it. It doesn't come horizontally. This comes up from the ground at a nice 45-degree angle. Boom, takes him off his feet. All right? Let's try for 2 minutes.
I'm fine.